morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning in Zone 8A, and it is hot out here. So, word be told, it's going to be in the 90s today. So, it's been a minute since I have put out any videos or anything. So, this morning, I have my turnips, which are doing fairly well, because the last time I showed you guys, they looked like that. So these are my turnips. Here are my mustard greens, and here are my collard greens, which are just starting to pretty much give me life. But for my mustards and my turnip greens, they are giving me much life. So thank you, Jesus. My potatoes, my white potatoes, are doing very well in this bag. However, in this bag, not so well. Not sure what's going on. I know that the soil is healthy because I see a certain type of mushroom, so it's pretty healthy, but not so well over here. My spinach was taking a minute to actually give me life, but it's now giving me a bit of life. Now, I did put some more seeds all around through here, so it's just taking a minute for them to come on out. But truth be told, I'm safe with the spinach because my mom has an overabundance of spinach. There is my celery. It grows under just like the potatoes, but it's doing fairly well. And this is how I know, because of the color of the stem here is pink. So I know that there is some celery down beneath. And of course, my beautiful lettuce, which is doing absolutely marvelous. I have had several salads from my lettuce, so it's doing really good. My string beans, it's coming on up, but I haven't seen any beans yet. But I do know that when they take root, they take root. When they actually start sprouting, they sprout. So I'm okay with where they are at the moment. And my peppers, these are my sweet peppers, and look at them grow. So there's one there, and then there's one right next to it, and then there are 4 more that are actually coming in. I don't know if you guys can see them, but that's one that's coming in right there, and there's another right there that's coming in, and there's more under there. Right there, that white part right there that's coming in, that's another one. Here are my cucumbers, which as of right now haven't given me any life, but there's a cucumber coming in. There's a cucumber coming in. There are several cucumbers coming in right there. And where you see flowers, those are cucumbers coming in as well. So I'm not worried about them at all. There's a cucumber coming in right here, right there. So I'm not worried about those. My kale is doing great. I'm actually gonna pick some of this morning and get some of my healthy eat on this morning and mix it with my lettuce right there. And my strawberries are actually doing very well. However, they keep turning, like they get so big and then they turn this weird color. So of course I'm not eating them, but they are definitely, look at this dude. Like he is having a whole thing right here next to me. But you do what you do, butterfly, because you're cute. So here are a lot of strawberries getting ready to come in. Right there, right there, right there. So I have a lot of strawberries coming in. But what I have to do though, see how they always kind of end up looking a little weird? I'm not eating that. Like that one right there was gonna be really good because it was bright red, and then I came out and it was brown. But yeah, I have a lot of strawberries coming out. Now I'm getting one of those nets that kind of goes around. It has the anchors that goes around it, and then you put the net across it. I have that for my strawberries because remember, something was eating my strawberries like on a daily, and it was making me mad. So I got a little scarecrow and put him back there, and I got an owl because everything is afraid of owls. Well, obviously not everything, because last night I had some traps set up here, and the traps were set off. There was one actually sitting right here, and it was set off. So whatever it is that's getting over in there is something big size, because it wasn't a mouse trap, it's a rat trap. And I had one sitting right here in front of my spinach, and I also had one sitting right there in front of my greens. The one that was over there was fine. The one that was here in front of my spinach actually was set off, and the one that was over in my strawberry and kale bed was set off. So, but it ate the peanut butter, but there was nothing in the trap. So here are my lovely tomatoes that are finally coming in, and I got one, I got two, and then I have 3 others right here. One just fell off, you guys, but there's 3 others right here. And where did that one that fell off, where did it go? I literally just broke oh, here it is. Yep, I did. I just broke one of my tomatoes off. Boo. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick it down in here by the root. Well, it's not a root, but it's gonna be, hopefully. Put it down in here, and let's see what it does. Pray for it. Okay. Here are, so my tomatoes are doing really nice. This is my squash right here, which is doing really, really good. My onions. Here is my stevia, my mint. Those are some marigolds that are growing in. Here is my carrots right here, which is doing pretty much the same. And I showed you guys that one potato sack that isn't doing so good. I guess it's struggling. My beets seem to be doing pretty good. No worries there. Looking at the stems, there's beets growing down there. Here is my slicing cucumbers. Doing fairly well. No complaints there. They're doing really good. So all in all, I really don't have many complaints. So when I put those traps down, I had them down for some days and for about a week, and they kept going on, but I couldn't catch anything. But it would eat whatever was the peanut butter that was on it. It would eat it. So my son came over and he goes, "Do what Granddad did." And I was like, "What?" And he says, "Put some red pepper flakes down." So I did, and do you know those traps did not go off for days? Nothing got in my garden at all. Like, everything was great. And then the rain kind of washed the pepper flakes away, because I had them all down here. I even had them off over in the garden, which they won't do any harm to the garden itself, as long as you don't pack it full of pepper flakes. But I had it all off over in here. I had it around here, but the rain kind of washed it away. So with that being said, I did come out early this morning and I did water my babies, and I am waiting for some of the water to actually dry up, because over towards the evening time today I will be putting out more red pepper flakes, which is going to be phenomenal, because I'm actually, one day I'm going to finish this deck. It won't be today because it's hot as firecracker. So yeah, that's what's going on in my garden today. What's going on in yours? Hey, garden buddies! I'll talk to you guys later.